you say to yourself, that is wonderful, I was able to change it, but how did I do it? How did I go from trying to make it happen to experiencing the shift I wanted, to having the being of who I wanted, the having of what I wanted, whatever it is that you were after? And the answer is you stopped trying and you started being and doing it. This is essential. This is key. You went to, consciously or usually unconsciously, you went to your point of power. You went to, if you will, the driver's seat where you can drive in the direction that you, as that cosmic creator, choose. And of course, we would say you are more of a co-creator with, if you'd like, higher aspects of yourself, or you are a co-creator at the level of your personality, your ability to think, co-creating with the aspects of your source, of your soul, of your I am, that we aren't saying it doesn't think, we are saying it doesn't have thinking capabilities that belong to the human personality level, the human level, so that when you die, if you watch the ghost shows, she likes watching the ghost shows, so many of them, they are looking for a ghost that can hear their question, think about it, and give them a logical answer. But this is very rare and very illogical because that thinking ability isn't there. Those higher levels of yourself, that I am, that source, that soul, it knows, it is knowingness. It doesn't have to think and figure things out, nor do you. And so we are trying to bounce back and forth a little to make a distinguishment between when you are trying, which works, but you have to keep at it. You have to keep trying, and it is generally exhausting, and it generally doesn't work. It can work. Or when you go to your point of power, at which point everything shifts. Your point of power that is effortless. Your point of power, that place where you are trying to get yourself there, but trying doesn't work. Where are you trying to get yourself to in that point of power? What does that mean? And how do you get yourself, so to speak, any solution, any manifestation, whatever it is that you are truly after? You've tried going outside of yourself. You've tried trying to make it happen. You've tried hoping and wishing that perhaps someone knocked on your door, brought you a package, you opened it, and what you wanted was inside. But, of course, that knock doesn't come. That magic gift doesn't just magically bestow itself until you bestow it upon yourself. So we have this distinction. The trying doesn't work. Your self is where you find your point of power, the solution, and anything else that you are after. Focusing outside of yourself doesn't work. Being in yourself lets you, if you will, have a gravitational or magnetic pull of whatever it is that you are onto yourself. And what is yourself? You want to look at when you are trying who you are, and when you are in that magnetic, effortless place, who you are, such that when you are trying, you fall into thinking and believing that you have to work hard to get ahead. Whereas when you are in yourself, you unwind the mystery of why some seem to have it easier. How it is that some don't seem to work hard, they seem to enjoy themselves and be rewarded for it. That they are, in a way, more selfish and rewarded for it. Could that be? So, very simply put, on one hand, someone who is in their ego, in pretension, in the world of beliefs, what we call the world of illusion, where they think that trying is going to bring about what they want. It is this tail chasing of trying, and the day starts over and you go back to work and you have the same problems, and the only thing that happens is that you age and you get exhausted. Yes, some things come to you, but they are few and far, and you wind up often disappointed. Whereas when you are in self, you have a very different experience. When you are in self, you are in a place of meditation, of connection, of what you are, not who you are, of what you are. When you are in that now moment, you get a taste of what you are. What you are has everything to do with everything. What you are is the piece of fabric of creation that you are. It is eternal. It is all but incomprehensible to you. It is that energy, that essence that you are, that is always with you, but you can't touch it, you can't feel it with your feelings the way you can feel happy or sad, and you can't think about it and define it with your books or your academic definitions the way you try to understand your world, which doesn't fully work as well, understanding your world. So instead, when you are connecting, for example, in a meditation, then you are in you aren't thinking, touching, trying, believing. You go to a place of what we call no thing, no mind, no sound, a place of what you are. When you are in what you are encompassing more, you're encompassing the parts of yourself in your life that experience your life, your body, that feel your life. You can say your heart, it's not just your heart, but it is that emotional part of yourself. You can say your mind, but it is more than your brain, it is your thinking ability, certainly, your energy, your aura. But there is more to you. You are a multi-dimensional being, which is why sometimes you have a feeling. Sometimes you have a dream that seems intuitive. You don't just touch things, feel things, have thoughts. You really go more, deeper, in different directions. What you are encompasses these and more. When it is that you therefore take the time not to try to figure out what you are passionate about, what you should dedicate your life to, but when you take the time to be with what you are, you can't help but run into your passion. What you can't help but be, what you can't help but do from that being, what you can't help but express from what you are, that defines what you be, that creates what you do and what you express. Now, it is almost like a seed of what you are that grows and can't help but be some sort of tree, for example, have some sort of growth, some sort of blossom, flower, some sort of fruitful expression. Thinking about being a tree, sitting within yourself and saying, I want to be an apple tree of money, an apple tree or a strawberry plant, bush of love. You try and you try. Instead, come to what you are. Yes, it takes some time, but you already chased and tried, and that didn't work. So take some time. Every day, have a ritual of being with yourself. In yourself, you will find endless inspirations, endless ideas, but more importantly, you will find what you are. When you find what you are, one of the things that happens is that how you do things shifts and changes. You no longer believe the things outside of you. More and more you find that what you are gives you a sense, gives you a feeling. And that old belief, that old limiting belief, doesn't quite hold up when you are connecting with what you are. You find that your direction starts to come from what you are and not how you are supposed to be. As you do, you find greater and greater guidance coming from yourself. Simply look to yourself. Yes, it takes time, but it also takes no time to take a few centering breaths. Recognize that yourself is here now and everywhere and every time. Yourself is like a star that can radiate in every direction, but not just in your past and in your future, in your now, because your past and future, of course, don't really exist, even though you experience them. You find that what you are also transcends time, going more than forward and backward. So take a breath into yourself. As you do, and as you connect with yourself, you will start to have a different sensation, which is why a spirituality teacher always says, take a breath in, watch your breath go in, because it brings your focus to what you are more and more. Just consciously breathing into yourself and watching your breath go in, it goes into your body and so much more. Holding your breath for a count or 2 or 3, and as you advance, you will hold it for more. And then watching your breath go out and doing this over and over, it brings you to what you are and to that place of your power, of your ability to create. You create from the inside out. I know you think that you have to go buy the bricks, Get the cement to lay the foundation to build your house. It goes from the outside in. You say, I have to build the house so that I can go and be in it. And we say, where do those bricks come from? Where does your idea about the bricks come from? Your desire for the home, the money for the cement, the vision, the ability to not just create a home for yourself, but maintain it, hold it, keep it, because that will resonate with those of you who create something, but then it vanishes. You don't have the energy in you. You create from the inside out. This means that you start with the energy, a desire. You add to it and you start to get ideas within yourself, energies, feelings, visions of what that energy is. Maybe it is an apartment, maybe it is a home, maybe it is small, maybe it is large, maybe it is here, maybe it is there. In order to get the perfect combination, the perfect kind of home, the perfect size, the perfect location, the perfect feel for you, so that you can maintain it and so that it feeds you as much as you feed it, you have to get the right combination. No, not any home will do, will it? A shack, a huge mansion, a shack that falls apart or that doesn't suit you. It doesn't have room for a bed. A mansion that is so big that you can hear your echo and you can't financially maintain it. You can't keep it clean. It is so big. It's not who you are. The perfect size house in the wrong location. You want what you are, not an idea. You want what you are. The perfect combination for that house. The perfect combination, not that it exists, perfection, for a lover, but the perfect one for you that matches you, that you can grow, dream, and evolve with. Not one you're going to bicker with, not one that you're going to be unhappy with, not one that is not going to understand anything about your path. You want the perfect lover that you share things with, that you like to do things together, the same things with, that you can share dreams with, and within those dreams, you both grow and evolve, that you share a vision with, that you can share worlds with. That is your perfect combination. And in order to find that and to be fulfilled with whatever it is you manifest, you need to know what you are, what your desire is. You must create from the inside out. To create from the inside out, whether it is a solution to a problem, whether it is the love of your life, or whatever it is, you must create from the inside out, which means you must know yourself. At least know yourself well enough. Now, on the one hand, this is a Herculean task, and on the other hand, it is a breath away. How can it be both? There is no time and space. You stop and you take that breath, and you get your first sensation, your first sense of who you are, and you take one step, and you take another breath, and you take another step. There is no requirement to know all that you are, to know yourself as the universe knows you today. That is not a requirement. To take a breath and know yourself. To take another breath now and know yourself, and another now, unless you are breathing slowly, to take that inhale now, to hold it, to be, to sense yourself, to discover an invisible, sightless world of yourself now, to exhale now, and to take that a step deeper. Perhaps every breath, perhaps every day, perhaps a step deeper every week. There is no requirement, but there is only the expansion of you, the fulfillment of what you want, being trying free, being connected, being so thrilled in having the perfect combination of the home you want, the lover you want, the experiences you want. When you have that perfect combination, you know it is. You might not be experiencing it right now. It is, and it is on the way, and that with your every breath, you are a breath closer to it, and that it is somewhere within your breathing, not in that trying that might happen, might never happen, and you get exhausted, and it might never happen, and you're pretty sure it will never happen. On the path of your breath this way, you experience it more and more with either every breath or every day or every week. And as it comes more and more, you delight more and you enhance your abilities more and more. So there is no requirement. You must be a master today. You must be a guru today. There is no requirement of such. If you want to have your solution, your manifestation, your experience, take a breath of yourself every day. Come to this invisible, touchless, soundless, everythingless, and everything full world every day that you can go to in countless ways, but one door is your breath, yourself. It is very difficult to say what yourself is because you are everything. It is very difficult to pinpoint it because you get lost in trying everything, in looking everywhere, when all you had to do was come and create from the inside out. And then you have a fluidity of life, an integrity in life, and a knowingness that you are always experiencing all that you are, and that all you are is always bringing all that you want, need, desire. It has been our great pleasure giving you the secret that you only keep from yourself. May you have many deep breaths in yourself, in your source, in your soul, in your I am, whatever it is you choose to call it. But may you feel that connection, and with your every breath, get closer to what you are in your solutions, in yourself, in your manifestations. We leave you in our love and our light.